Greetings and salutations, family. It's Annika. So today I want to talk about, we always hear ancestors, right? We always hear people say, peace of the ancestors. You always hear me say that a lot. I honor my ancestors. But today's topic, who are you really honoring? See, we need to start dealing with reality instead of going with the trend, what sound good without really understanding what these words actually mean. We definitely there's a yin and yang to everything, right? There's a good and bad to everything. So we always talk about peace to the ancestors, honor your ancestors, walk like you have 5,000 ancestors behind you. But let's talk about the ones that you're honoring that maybe did not mean well, which is why you were here to basically, restore order in your bloodline. If you're a black sheep, you're here to restore order in your bloodline for the generations after you, which is a big responsibility. But you would have to have knowledge of self to understand who are you actually honoring, because it will probably show you some things about yourself in these sadistic behaviors, in these envious behaviors, or these conniving behaviors, opportunist behaviors. Like, you realizing who you're really honoring may be actually in a reflection of you. Now, there are going to be ancestors that come behind you full force and get you through some things. I don't care if you call them God, Jesus. Like, I honestly do not care who you choose to honor, but your faith is that strong. It doesn't matter who you're honoring, but you still have to be realistic on there are people that are in our bloodline. There's things in our bloodline that we should be correcting. So you shouldn't be honoring ancestors. You should be first honoring yourself and what your mission is to give back to this generation. Because you're here to restore order. You're here to civilize the uncivilized. This is what you're here for. So just accept it for what it is. Stop running from it. You are honoring people that have caused terror in your bloodline, which is why you live in terror, which is why you like living in terror, which is why you like living with these sadistic behaviors. Like, you're comfortable. Who are you really honoring? And we're just going to leave it at that. It's nothing that you have to think about now. There's nothing that you have to answer right now. It's something to ponder on, though. Because of who I am and what route I'm on right now and where I've been before I even was called to do what I'm doing right now, because I had to figure it out because of the events that were taking place in my life. Like, that's why I'm here. So I know who I honor. I know who I honor. I know who not to honor. When you see in movies and cartoons, you see this angel appear and then you see a devil appear. These are not like real scenarios, but they are perpetuating your subconscious mind, your conscious mind. It's perpetuating good versus evil. And you're always faced with a choice when these people come on your shoulder. Sometimes you're gonna need that the side that sometimes you don't feel comfortable using because you might hurt people's feelings. Sometimes you got to use this side because it's logic. But one is not better than the other. These are just choices and decisions that you have to make when you have knowledge of self. You have to move as righteous as you can. I'm not saying perfect. I didn't say perfect. I said you have to move as righteous as you can. You have to move as conscious as you can. If something don't feel right and you know it don't feel right, then it don't feel right. And you shouldn't second guess it. When we keep second guessing stuff, we keep placing ourselves in these fucked up predicaments that we can't even get out of. So who are you really honoring? Are you honoring yourself first? Are you? I don't care what type of days I have. I have fucked up days. Um, I have things that I have to make sure that I stay solid on and hold myself accountable on, but I do it because I know that's the only way to my destiny. That's the only way to self mastery. Like that's the only way. So I have to constantly refine myself. But change ain't constant. It's a battle. But some people ain't willing to even go through the battle. You want to take the easy way out. Look up to everybody else except your motherfucking self. So nah, can't nobody tell me about me. I know me. Still learning me. So who are you really honoring? Peace.